welcome to Pots, Pans, and Pioneers. So glad to be back today. Doing a first video in quite a while. I've had a few health scares, so it's pushed me back a little bit, but today is the very first video, and I want to start off the video with something that's great for summertime, and that is ham salad. It's much like tuna salad, a lot like chicken salad, but this is going to have ham in it. And it's straight out of my grandmother's cookbook, and very delicious. And I think you'll find the ingredients different than most people put in their ham salad. And anyway, I hope you'll enjoy, and most of all, I hope you'll try this recipe and leave a comment below. So let's get started with the ham salad. What I've done is I've chopped up 1.5 pounds trimmed diced ham, and this ham has already been, it's been cured in salt, so you really don't want to add a lot of salt to this ham salad at all. In fact, it's not one of the ingredients on the recipe. I think the ham carries the salt pretty well, so we won't need to add any. I have gotten questions before about, in my family, about using a sugared ham or just a regular canned ham or sliced spiral cut ham. You can use all of those. If you would rather have a sweet salad, then for sure you could use a spiral cut ham or a ham that's been sugar cured or baked in some maple syrup or anything like that. This is just straight off the bone ham that's been diced. So, and this ham salad will serve probably about, this will probably make about 10 sandwiches. So a lot of people use these for pinafores or for luncheons or something like that. And this is a great recipe for that. If you want to pair it with a tuna salad, chicken salad, whichever you want to do. Today, I'm not going to be using fresh onion, only because my husband is allergic to fresh onion. I'm going to be using dehydrated, but the recipe calls for fresh onion, or you could use green onion. So whichever one that you have on hand, but it's only a little bit of onion, 2 tablespoons. So I thought the dehydrated that I have here would work best in this salad. Once the moisture of the salad hits the dried onions, it will plump them up, and you will be able to taste, just you won't get the full impact or full flavor of the onion like you would a fresh onion. So if you like that oniony in your salad, then please go ahead. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our, I did a 1/2 stalk of celery, and there's 2 tablespoons of fresh basil in here. And I just chopped it up with some kitchen scissors. So we're going to add that. And we're going to add some sweet relish. And this is just organic sweet relish. 2 tablespoons. Yeah. And this is a teaspoon, so I'm going to go ahead and do 3. I always eyeball it. I'm really not, I know what goes in the salad, but I guess in my own cooking, I do a lot of eyeballing. I don't really do a lot of finite measuring. That's probably the difference in you wanting to watch a chef. I'm not a chef. I'm just a home cook. And we're going to add some onions, 2 tablespoons of dried onions. Okay. And I'm going to sprinkle some organic garlic powder on here, just because I think it brings out all the flavors. There's 2 tablespoons of ground mustard. You could use the French's mustard if you wanted to, the liquid mustard that you use on a hot dog if you wanted to. This is just part of, you know, her recipe. And we need 1.5 cups of mayonnaise. I'm using Hellmann's Light. My grandmother used a brand called Blue Plate. I don't know if anybody's heard of that, but I don't have Blue Plate in my area, so I'm just going to use Hellmann's. And it's about 1.5 cups. So that's about a cup. Let me do a half. She used to always tell me you can add mayonnaise, but you can't take it out. So super important to not put so much mayonnaise, because you really don't want a sloppy mess. And you just want to stir this in really well. We probably will need more mayonnaise, but we still have to add 2 of our eggs. And I have used the egg cooker that I did the review on my channel. So if you want to watch that video, there's an egg cooker I really like using. And I used it for this salad. Okay, now, one of the ingredients I think is interesting in this salad is the basil, but the other one is honey. And again, if you're using a ham that already has been cured in honey or baked in honey, I would just forfeit this ingredient. And this is just a teaspoon of honey, and this is, for those of you who don't know, you can't buy organic honey because you can't control where the bee goes. But this is Kelly's Texas local honey here in Texas. And I'll see if this will show up for y'all on the video, maybe. And we'll drizzle some honey on here. All right. I really love this on just crackers because you get the sweet and the salt, which is one of my favorite flavor combos. Okay, all that's left is we're going to add 2 hard-boiled eggs, and I'll get those and we'll be right back. Okay, we have our eggs hard-boiled, and all I'm going to do is take this fork. And again, you could slice these, you could chop them, whatever you choose. But my grandmother always used a fork to mash her eggs to put in her tuna, chicken, and ham salad. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. I miss my grandmother so much. I learned so many things from her. And cooking is really just one, but I just really enjoy reading her handwritten recipes and thinking about all the time that I got with her. I was really lucky to have had so much time with her. So we're gonna take the eggs and we're gonna pour them into the ham salad. And we're just gonna fold them in. And you just fold until it's really blended. The garlic's gonna go really well with the basil and the onion and the celery. It's just gonna make it really flavorful. And one of the things I like to do is take a tomato and chop it up and take a little tomato on the cracker, put a little bit of ham salad. They make great appetizers. So maybe we'll do that real quick. It won't take very much time at all. So hold on 1 second. I'm just using Ritz crackers. Take a little bit of our tomato and a little bit of our ham salad. See if the camera will pick up on that. Delicious. So good. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope you will try this recipe before leaving a comment. Man, this makes me miss my grandma. Completely, utterly delicious. I could probably eat this whole bowl. Well, I won't, but I could. I will post the recipe for you. No worries. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Everybody have a blessed day. Everybody have a blessed day, and don't forget, find somebody to bless.